So, I gotta do some cleaning. I gotta filter the fryers. And we're gonna let you do that with us, I guess. So if I'm not in frame, it's because I'm also serving tables and cooking right now. But we're gonna get this done together. First thing, I'm gonna throw some of these back here because there's a 100% chance that I'm about to leak some of this all over the floor. Fryer turned off. That's step one, most important step. If you don't do it, this thing will catch on fire. I've seen it happen. So, this is not my fryer. This does not have a hose for the drainage. It also, there's a lot of things going on with it, but we're going to use it anyway. We're going to filter it into this little filter here that I have the strainer and an actual filter. So I go into this bucket. Pot, actually. Super hot when we do this, by the way. I just turned the fryer off, so it's going to be frying hot. That's how slow it's coming out right now, because it's got stuff stuck in it. So here in a second I'll have to unclog that, but right now I'm cool with it going slow. That way I ain't gotta worry about burning myself too bad. That do its thing, not forcing nothing here. I got time, it's in between time, about 2 to 4, it's not as busy, so I'm here by myself. It's manageable. And we gotta clean these fryers for sure because we want the food tasting the best it can. This is canola oil, that over there is lard. We'll do that one next, it's a lot easier as far as like draining it. It's worse on cleaning though. So, here's the tool I was talking about. So the tool goes into the hole from the other side. I don't want it to come crazily rushing out because it's still half full. It's going to overflow this. It's going to get everywhere and burn me more than likely, which has happened countless times. It's what we call tattoos and scars in the kitchen. about 300 degrees now, so it's not 350. Here's another tool, right? I've worked in at least 15 restaurants. Never in my life did I see one of these. Scoop stuff out. It's perfect. You know what I had to do with Burger King when I was a kid? A cup, a paper cup, my hand down in the 300-degree fryer. Crazy that they make tools like this. Alright, so we have scraped everything out now, and we're going to use some grease to let the rest of the little particles out here in just a second. Got another review. So excited all the reviews, good or bad, are going on the wall. We're going to fill the whole wall with reviews. I think that would be kind of interesting. Okay, so now the grease has drained out of this. I'm going to take it and move it out of the way for a second. Then I'm going to get... I'll have our regular bread pudding. I won't have that other one.
Okay, that'll
But you'll really like it, I promise. It's super good.
I'll try.
See you later. Alright, so now what we do, we got the grease. We're trying to dip this down in here. Then we're going to put it up in here. That'll push out all the other particles. Tilting it forward so that all the grease comes out. Filter it one more time, this last bucket, and then we just put it back in and we fill it back up. Alright, we always make sure the hose is shut off. If you ever worked in a kitchen and done this, it's not fun when you accidentally drain the grease straight into the floor. Especially if it's lard or something and it's cold. Really never gonna get it cleaned up. I'm gonna go check a table, I'll be back. Alright. We got this drained off. I'm just going to throw all of this away. Here's how much crap was in the grease. Right? And we don't want that to get on your food. We don't want that to make the food taste bad. Because the more it sets in there, mix into the grease, the worse the food's going to taste. There's plenty of restaurants that'll just leave it and change it once a week. But we're going to try to filter it every day. Change it once a week, and then if it needs to be changed more, we will. Put that out of the way. We'll pick this up and we'll pour it back into the fryer. Then we'll turn it back on. Notice there's no gauge. We turn it all away and back a quarter. That's the way we can find out if that's the right temperature. Then we're going to move on to the lard fry. It's for chicken. Makes the chicken really good. New filter. Put that back in here. This one, luckily, has an actual hose for it, so we're not going to have to catch it one pan at a time. First step, what I said earlier, turn off the fire. Now we'll just slowly let that drain out. Now, since we use breading in this fryer, the sides of it are a lot worse than the other one. The other one's just fries and frozen stuff. This is fresh breaded stuff. So we're going to have to scrub the sides of it. We're going to scrub the inside of it. And then we're going to put everything back in that. But if your grease is coming out and it's not beautiful like this and it's dark, like black, you should probably change your grease. Compromising quality. See all the stuff on the sides? That's what we need to get off there. And we also need to get all that out of the bottom. see how it's a little bit harder than the last one. The last one, it just had one little chute. You could fit a tool down there. This one, you're not going to be able to fit anything down there, unfortunately. So, got to do some things that I kind of made up to figure it out. First, we're going to take this and just slide it to the edge. And let it hang there so the grease will come out better. Then when the grease comes out of that filter all the way, I'll move the filter and I'll use the same tool I did earlier to pick the grease up. And kind of splash it around in there and push the rest of the stuff out. Now you may be wondering, is there an easier way? Well, yeah, there is. It's actually using a water hose. But then I have to use multiple other containers when I can just use one container and not have to do as many dishes since I'm already serving the bagels and cooking by myself. Just say warning, don't wear shorts if you're going to do this unless you've been doing it for a long time like me, because it splashes all over your legs unless you want your legs to be super tough like mine. Let it drain before I do any more drain in it. Filter's getting clogged up. It's got so much particles from the breading. Now this is just a basic filter clean, right? This isn't what we're going to do for a deep clean. A deep clean, we would fill it up with water and vinegar, we would boil it out, and it would get it even cleaner than it's already going to be. Right now we're just getting all the particles and crud off the sides. Make it look pretty again, but not perfect. So, a lot less grease in this one than the last one. If you saw how much was in the last one, this is how much we've gotten out of this one so far. And that's not even half of it yet. But that's what's burning your grease up. That's what's making your food taste bad. We don't want that. We want delicious food. Award-winning food, really. Alrighty. Looks loads better. I'll wipe it out and then we'll fill it back up and level out the levels and we'll be done. I'm going to clean up a little bit. I might do another live tonight of service. 8 to 8, baby. I'm going to be here. Breakfast all day, Batesville, Arkansas. Come on out to Jesse James Foods. Thanks for watching.